Well, I tell you what's fun about being a YouTuber. Sometimes bugger all. Sometimes it's a pretty good life. But the other day I did a video about my mate Al and what sort of costs he goes through on a weekly or monthly basis, and also we went to a local market. Now that market, the Grand Lucky, is an incredible big Western supermarket, and half the produce, especially the stuff that's come from Australia, has had to be sold in Australia and shipped across to Bali, and people are going, it's more expensive than Australia. Duh! What a bloody stupid comment. Of course it's more expensive. It's Australian produce sold in another country on the other side of the bloody world. God, I can laugh. Listen, so today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video. Today I'm going to talk about what it's like to live in a village and eat like locals do. So bear with me, because it's early in the morning and we're heading down to the local village markets, and we'll show you if you wanted to live in Bali, you can do it cheap, but you got to know where to shop.
That is for breakfast.
All these little tiny stalls all up and down the road are selling little treats, sticky rice puddings and stuff wrapped in banana leaves, and they're all very, very cheap. And quite a lot of them are very, very yummy. There's a bakso stand there, which is like meatballs in soup. And a lot of people get up early in the morning, head down to the markets before it's too hot. They'll grab their produce. Now, a lot of people historically didn't have fridges, and they don't necessarily have food storage places like pantries. So the food that they consume is generally purchased that day, eaten that day, and then mum wakes up early in the morning and goes and does it all again.
This is yellow rice for breakfast. Usually the local people here take this for the office or going to for the kids going to school.
And what's an average meal cost here?
It's around 60 cents for one package. They're giving the noodles, a little bit noodles. This one is the chicken and tempeh over there, and then this is coconut.
Yellow rice with some all sorts of different treatments wrapped in a little bundle for 60 cents. As she says, the kids will go and grab one of them on the way to school, or mum will go and grab one to send off to the kids for breakfast. 60 cents. Yummy.
Having the small gym also near our
There's a little
area.
gym. And there's lots of little tiny shops all along the road. If you've got a driveway, someone's going to put a little canteen out the front of it, or make a little shop out of it. It's quite cool. Another little supermarket there.
Yeah, for buying like a veggies.
So they got veggies, they got, look, there are supermarkets and then there's supermarkets, and this sure ain't the Grand Lucky. And in fact, to eat as a Westerner, to eat Western food over here is generally expensive, yes, because this is not the West. This is the other one, it's called the East. So if you come over here and all you want to eat, here's some more nasi kuning. If you want to eat steak every night and you want to have your Heinz baked beans, look, the ones that we found at the Grand Lucky the other day were $8 a kilogram, $8 a can. So if you're coming over and you got enough room in your suitcase for a couple of cans of baked beans, Heinz baked beans, I reckon old Al would love you if you snuck a couple of cans in your suitcase and brought them over. But so look, here we are, just wandering down the morning. Living here in the village and eating like a local doesn't have to be expensive at all. And if you like the local foods, it's about learning what they are. They don't all have to be hot and spicy. And nearly all of these are cooked that day. Nice little fried treats there.
Oh yeah.
Puggy. They might all look a little bit different, but essentially they're all the same, the local village market. Puggy. And you always buy some ready prepared food and all the groceries and all the rest of the stuff as well. Hello, Puggy. Yeah, beautiful. Hello. You can buy almost anything down here. Fresh fruit, incense, little worship bowls, tempeh.
Like this one, sample. At Pepito, maybe around $2. In here, only 50 cents for two.
Wow.
Ini 5.000 dua kan? Iya. 50 cents for two. Ada kepala. Itu tulang ada dikit.
Iya, tak kasih aja.
Jangan beli.
Enggak apa-apa, orang cuma dikit.
Buat anjing. Bo, ini pisang apa ini? Coba satu. Enggak, ini putih. Kalau yang gede-gede gitu.
Merah dia.
Sama.
Look, just the variety of bananas blows me away because there's so many different types. There's short, fat ones, long, skinny ones, some that you're supposed to eat when they're green and they're actually really nice and sweet on the inside, and other ones that they're just about dead and brown before you even open them. So I'll leave it to the experts. And look, it's a bit of a trial and error until you know what you're doing. And a lot of the people in these markets don't speak English, so it's an adventure. Here we go. Please asking if it's nice.
Itu meja.
Hello,
Don't
Pa.
record.
Don't record.
Don't record. Enggak.
How are you, Mr.?
Very bagus. Yourself? You good?
Very, very good.
He's one of our grocers. This guy supports Bali Donate. He helps us with a lot of the groceries and stuff and does a big pack of groceries up for about $1. It's absolutely wonderful helping with our support. Thank you, brother.
This is the best seller woman in this market. It's already finished, no broccoli, no anything.
So how much is broccoli here normally?
Maybe we asking over there.
Okay.
Kembang kol kuda nih. Berapa ini? Setengah kuda. Tanya dulu. Oh, $1 for cauliflower. Ah.
Oh, that's a nice big cauliflower. Now I'm pretty sure they're about $3 or $4 up at the old Grand Lucky. I know someone's getting lucky if you're buying there because it's bloody expensive. Now we're not quite in Jimbaran seafood market at the moment, but you can buy fish, fresh prawns, calamari, and at this time in the morning, because it's already it's after 7:30, it's already starting to thin out a bit.
Fresh one.
Some more chicken.
Chicken.
Giant ayam. Honey.
Apa? Oh my God, look at her. She dropping the veggies last night and she asking, where's my money? Look at her hand. Look at her hand. Berapa?
So a bag of bananas was $1. And yeah, look, so the prices here, honestly, you'd hardly spend. If you spent $10 in a day on fresh produce, you'd be really pushing it, and that'd be eating pretty well. But there's a limited supply. It's limited opportunity. Most of the food is fresh. They either buy it at night time, the night before, and prepare it, or they go in really early in the morning. to the big markets. Now I'll tell you what we're going to do after we leave here. We're going to go to the big markets while it's still open, if it's still open, and we're going to go and show you just what sort of adventure that is, because there's a massive big markets in the middle of Denpasar. It's not far, it's probably about 15-20 minutes from here, but it's a giant big multi-story market.
See, this is my favorite chicken lady. I'm usually to buy Chino and Kiki food. So I saw the bone. I say I want that one. How much I should pay? And then she said, no, it's free for you.
There you go.
I'm not looking, yeah, but she gave it to me.
But if you want to buy chook, you tend to get the whole thing. Some sausages and some beef down here. Nice big fresh fruit. So you can get almost anything. The prices, look at the amount of chilies. The prices are certainly not the same as what you buy at the supermarket, at the big Grand Lucky, but the communication's a bit more difficult. So if you're coming over here to live, there are a few Indonesian Bahasa lessons that you can get. In fact, I'm thinking about signing me and Al up just to do a bit more conversational English. And negotiating and sort of just general daily stuff. You pick up a fair bit over time, but I still reckon I need to know more about what they're saying behind my back. So we'll do that. I think what we might do, look, you can buy you can buy saucepans, dishes and pots and knives, some plates, buckets. There's a few bigger shops on the outside that sell more of the main sort of staples, your rice and your cooking oils and stuff like that. And a lot of food and a lot of things come in these long skinny sort of like satchels, and you rip them open. Now yes, I know it's not good for the environment because they're all plastic, but over here when you've got a lot of very high humidity and not much in the way of pantries or storage or dry areas, it makes much more sense in some ways to have individual serve little satchels so that they can rip it open, use that portion or that coffee or whatever, and not have to worry about vermin or ants or something getting into it and spoiling it. Biscuits, clothes, buckets, shoes, just about everything. That's quite cool. Hello. There's even a lady down here just sells eggs, but she's got all sorts of eggs. She's got quail eggs and duck eggs and
The price of egg is going down. Usually like 2.5, now it's 1.8.
so it's $1.80
You get 10.
for 10 eggs. And look how they sell them. In a bag, just don't trip over on your way home. Well, that's interesting, but we're going to get these home and then going to jump on the bike before it gets too late. We're going to go up to the big markets and I'll show you where the shops and the hotels and resorts and that usually buy their produce from. And I'll probably do it through a buyer's agent or something, but here's all the hot foods here. You can even buy some little sweets, little pancakes or something.
She always offering me the buying Yakult. Yeah, satu.
So, look, one little thing, the Yakult lady keeps yelling at, hey, you got to buy some Yakult. That's that yogurt like probiotic for your tummy. because of the bacteria and the bugs in the system over here, they have very healthy guts, or very strong guts. And one of the reasons they do is because they drink this Yakult like it's soft drink. They honestly, they drink it down. We buy it every single day, and it's really good because it gets the gut bacteria working and it gives you a little bit of resistance against the bugs. If you're coming to Bali, do like the locals do and get your gut health strength up before you even come here. So the chances are you've got all the bacterias and all the greeblies in the system that you need to try to sort of get over some of the different organisms and biomes that you're going to see over here. Hello. They're very shy over here, aren't they?
He gonna inviting us to his marriage party. He going to marry again.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. With this lady.
Yeah. So we've got chicken, we've got eggs, we've got some water spinach, we've even got some Yakult. How much are we supposed to spend today?
Around less than 5.
Less than $5. There we go. So, a morning shop. Enough food to keep us going for another 24 hours. Well, keep them going. I'll probably eat that in one meal, but that's oh, watch out, we're crossing the road here. It's a bit dangerous. Quite a flash little shop here. There you go. So, yeah, all your fried rice and all your different local produce, nasi campur, nasi pecel, everywhere. And a good walk in the morning. It's not far. And a couple hundred metres down to the markets. Chance to say hello to everyone else in the village, and a chance to get run over. Hello.
Chicken porridge, maybe it's weird for your Westerner, but trust me, it's yummy, right, Heather?
Chicken porridge for breakfast. Some nuts, some chicken. Now that porridge is made from rice, isn't it? So it's not a rolled oats porridge, it's a rice porridge.
Pak, apa kabarnya?
There's the sauces. So there you go with your porridge, 70 cents, and with a bit of satay as well, it's $1. Nice little cheap brekkie. Full of carbs, bit of vegetable, a bit of protein in there, and enough to give you a little bit of sustenance to get through your day. For many people living here in the villages, the average wage is around or under $200–300 a month. We're talking Aussie dollars. So if you're only on $300 a month, you've got to find accommodation, you've got to fuel your bike. Now luckily the petrol over here is only $1 a litre, but you can understand why they do everything on the simple, because if it's only $1 or $2 a day for food, or $5 for a family or something, that's not too bad at all. You could easily live over here at around $10 a day if you really did want to do a little bit of cooking at home, or just want to go and buy some of these pre-prepared snacks. But it's a lot easier just to go and buy meals at some of the local warungs. A warung is just essentially a cafe or a small restaurant generally, and meals over there for Westerners I know, usually under $10. They're quite often $3, $4 for a nice little fried rice with an egg, bit of some prawns or something like that. So you can eat nicely for a good price. A bottle of Coke over here is about 50 cents for a small one, or a can. Unlike what you get in Australia, where a small bottle of Coke costs more than a litre of petrol, and you think about how much refining and how the volatility of petrol and a bit of sugar and some water and a bit of black stuff, and it costs $5. But that's what it is.